state of Florida has asked us to disclose our sexual crimes to you. We were bad, but now we're good. We're moving into your neighborhood. You know we're trying our best to be functioning members of society. Nigger!
Alright, so we're gonna do some quick scoping of Black Ops 2. Do you guys wanna see that? Yeah? Alright, cool. Not gonna lie, I have not played this game in like, I wanna say like a few months. But I have no idea. I just haven't played this game in a while, let's just put it that way. So have you guys ever heard of a no sitting zone? In like, an environment like a school or college? No, alright, neither have I. Until like yesterday, alright? So I was in college, just outside my class waiting for it, because I was like 10 minutes early. Because I'd already got my food, I just came up to the class, sat outside, I usually do it, right? I just sit outside, wait for the teacher, and then just go in and learn. And it's never usually a problem, you know, sitting outside, it's not really an issue. It's not like I'm shooting up the entire college. And teachers walk past me, like, every day, and, like, no one says anything. It's not an issue. To any other teacher, it's not an issue if I sit on the floor, or, like, sit on the window ledge, and, like, wait for my class, as everyone else does. But you guys all know that one anal teacher. That one teacher who just really wants to fuck with you for absolutely no reason. Every school has them, I know you know what I'm on about. And yesterday, I encountered one of these anal teachers. He said anal. Shut the fuck up.
I'm triggered.
So I was sat on the ground, it was me, and then across from me were two other people, and obviously they usually sit outside too. Half the class usually just sits outside, because everyone sort of gets there early. Because it's completely different to school. School would either be kinda late, or it'd be just on time, but usually late. But in college it was completely different, or is completely different, I'm still in college. So in college I like to get to my classes early. So as I was sat down, I think I was like 15 minutes early. It's a fucking long time to be early. And this one teacher, she was a girl. And like, she doesn't really say anything to me, but she sort of looks at us in absolute disgust, like we've just shot up the college. And then fucking, oh fuck, I no-scoped him, kind of. Get fucked. So this teacher walks over and she's just like, I can't remember what she said, but let's just call the teacher Phil that she calls over. She's like, oh no, Phil. And then this teacher comes like jogging down the fucking corridor like he's Superman about to save the fucking day. And this female teacher just fucking walks off like, I've just done a good deed. I'm going to go home and dildo myself. As a reward for my good deed today. And this anal cunt, what was his name? Phil. Phil the anal cunt. Just comes over and he's like, right, on your feet lads. So everyone's really confused. So everyone stands up, and he asks what course I'm doing, and because we're all in the same course. So I tell him like we're doing games development, which is what I'm taking, by the way, if anyone's interested. Yeah, no, all right, cool. Well, so I tell him we're doing games development, and this guy has the audacity to say, you know, this is a no sitting zone, lads. He calls us lads for starters. I think he's like, I'd say late 20s, early 30s teacher. So one of those young teachers, like, he tries to sound cool and say, like, lads and shit like that, but he's actually, like, the biggest mong in school or college. And I look at him really confused, I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, this is a no sitting zone, you can't sit here. But if you want to sit down, you can go to one of our designated sitting areas. And everyone's looking around, like, confused as fuck. We're like, we sit here every day, teachers walk past us, this is just a fucking hallway. It's not really like a designated sitting area, but it's not like a prohibited zone for fucking sitting. Like, put some signs up, you cunt. But obviously, I didn't actually say anything to him, because I just started college. I'm not trying to argue with fucking teachers or tutors, whatever they're called. I'm not trying to argue. I'm not trying to get in trouble, and just shit like that. Because in college, they over-exaggerate everything. So when they're telling you about, like, punishments and shit, every single punishment, oh, you dropped that Mars bar wrapper? We're kicking you out of the college. Like, anything to do with a punishment, eventually to them leads to you getting kicked out the fucking college. You wore green socks? You're getting kicked out of college, mate. Fuck you. So I wasn't trying to argue, because I didn't know if talking back to a fucking teacher, tutor, whatever they're called, is gonna get me in trouble. And I just wasn't dealing with that. So I'm stood up, like, in full disbelief, just like, what just happened? And he walks off, proudly like he's just saved the day from a school shooter. And that's that. He just goes on with his day. Clark Kent over it. Yeah, I just sat on the windowsill. He just walked off, did his thing, I did my thing. Went to learn, got some education in. He's stuck in his dead-end job. You know what it was? I don't think he knows that, like, I have 217 subscribers. I don't think he knows that. So he thought, like, he was better than me. But obviously, I have 217 subscribers, so, like, I'm better than him. So, yeah, next time I'm gonna tell him, alright? I'm gonna tell him I have 217 subscribers. And then he's just gonna be like, shit, I've heard of you. And then he's just not gonna talk to me. He's gonna be like, sit down wherever you want, I'll get you a chair, mate. No, but seriously, if you've ever experienced some really fucking, I don't know, weird shit like that, let me know, because I feel like I'm the only one, because I don't feel like that happens a lot. I was not aware in my 16 years of existence that corridors were a no sitting zone. And the colleges also have a designated sitting zone. I mean, they should really signpost it, to be honest. It's bullshit, it really is. Fucking, I'm recording this on Tuesday, it happened on Monday, and I'm still fucking triggered by it. I've been getting triggered by a lot recently, but that's for another video.